Have you ever remembered something so vividly, only to discover that everyone else remembers it differently? Perhaps you recall Nelson Mandela dying in prison in the 1980s, or was it just a dream? This phenomenon, known as the Mandela Effect, has puzzled millions around the world. But what if these collective memory glitches aren't just random errors? What if they hold a deeper spiritual truth about the nature of reality and consciousness? The Mandela Effect taps into something primal within us, a sense that reality isn't as solid or fixed as we've been led to believe. It challenges our understanding of time, memory, and even identity. Today, we're going to explore the hidden spiritual dimensions behind this mysterious phenomenon. By the end of this video, you'll see how the Mandela Effect might be more than just a glitch. It could be a doorway to understanding the interconnectedness of all things. In this exploration, I'll reveal how the Mandela Effect connects to ancient spiritual teachings, modern quantum physics, and the untapped power of human consciousness. You'll discover why your memories, and the shared memories of others, might be hinting at a greater cosmic truth. Understanding the Mandela Effect and its connection to perception. The Mandela Effect is named after one of its most famous examples, the widespread belief that Nelson Mandela died in prison during the 1980s, even though historical records show he passed away in 2013. But this isn't an isolated incident. Millions of people report similar memory discrepancies, like the spelling of Berenstain Bears as Berenstein Bears, or Darth Vader saying, "Luke, I am your father," in Star Wars, which he never actually said. These shared false memories have sparked debates about the nature of reality itself. While skeptics dismiss these phenomena as simple misremembering, others see them as evidence of something far more profound, a glitch in the fabric of reality, or a glimpse into alternate dimensions. So, what causes the Mandela Effect? Some attribute it to cognitive biases, where our brains fill in gaps in memory with plausible but inaccurate details. Others suggest it could be linked to parallel universes or alternate timelines merging with our own. While these theories are fascinating, let's focus on a deeper question. Why do our perceptions sometimes diverge so dramatically from objective reality? In spiritual traditions, perception has always been seen as a filter, a lens through which we interpret the world. What if the Mandela Effect is showing us that this lens isn't just personal, but collective? Could it be that our shared consciousness creates ripples in the fabric of reality, causing subtle shifts that manifest as memory glitches? Imagine walking into a room where everyone sees the same painting on the wall, but later you realize the painting has changed slightly. Was it always different, or did your perception shift? Now, imagine this happening not just to you, but to thousands of people simultaneously. The Mandela Effect suggests that reality might not be as fixed as we think. It's like a hologram that shifts subtly depending on who's observing it, and perhaps how they're observing it. For instance, consider the famous example of the Monopoly Man. Many people remember him wearing a monocle, but official artwork shows he never did. Is this simply a case of mass misremembering? Or is there something more at play? A collective shift in awareness that altered the way we perceive this iconic character? Here's where it gets intriguing. Many spiritual teachings emphasize that reality is subjective, shaped by individual and collective consciousness. For example, in Buddhism, there's the concept of Maya, which suggests that the material world is an illusion, a projection of our minds. Similarly, quantum physics shows us that particles exist in multiple states until observed. Could the Mandela Effect be evidence of this principle playing out on a larger scale? If consciousness influences reality, then shared shifts in memory might reflect changes in the collective field of awareness. This idea aligns with the Hermetic principle of correspondence. As above, so below; as within, so without. Our inner worlds may be mirroring outward realities in ways we're only beginning to understand. Modern science offers some clues. Studies in neuroscience reveal that memory isn't a perfect recording of events. It's a reconstructive process influenced by emotions, biases, and external suggestions. This means two people can witness the same event and remember it differently. But when large groups of people share the same false memory, it raises questions about the boundaries of individual versus collective consciousness. Ancient mystics spoke of the Akashic records, a cosmic library containing all knowledge and experiences. Could the Mandela Effect be a glimpse into this universal database where memories from different timelines or dimensions occasionally bleed through? Some researchers propose that the human brain acts as a receiver, tuning into frequencies of information beyond ordinary perception. If this is true, then the Mandela Effect might represent moments when our consciousness temporarily tunes into a different frequency, accessing memories or realities from parallel timelines. What if the Mandela Effect isn't a glitch in your memory, but a glitch in the fabric of reality itself? How would your understanding of the world change if you realize that what you perceive isn't always what truly exists? These aren't abstract ideas. They're invitations to explore the deeper truths behind the veil of ordinary perception. Have you experienced the Mandela Effect yourself? Share your story in the comments below. Your experience might hold clues to unraveling this mystery. The Mandela Effect challenges us to rethink the relationship between perception, memory, and reality. It suggests that our minds don't just passively observe the world, they actively participate in shaping it. But this is only the beginning. Let's dive deeper into how the Mandela Effect connects to the concept of parallel realities and the power of collective consciousness. By exploring these ideas, we can uncover the hidden spiritual truths that lie beneath the surface of this enigmatic phenomenon, the Mandela Effect and the multiverse theory. One of the most popular explanations for the Mandela Effect is the multiverse theory, the idea that our universe is just one of many parallel realities, each with its own version of events. According to this theory, the Mandela Effect occurs when memories from one reality bleed into another, creating discrepancies between what we remember and what actually exists in this timeline. While this might sound like science fiction, it's a concept that has gained traction among physicists exploring the nature of quantum mechanics. Spiritual traditions have long hinted at the existence of multiple dimensions or planes of reality. In Hinduism, for example, there's the concept of lokas, or different realms of existence, each vibrating at a unique frequency. Similarly, shamanic practices often speak of journeying between worlds to access hidden knowledge. Could the Mandela Effect be evidence that these spiritual teachings are more than metaphors, that they point to a deeper truth about the multi-layered nature of reality? Think of reality as a radio station. Each station represents a different timeline or dimension, broadcasting its own version of events. Normally, your consciousness is tuned into one specific station, the reality you perceive as true. But occasionally, something causes interference, and you briefly pick up signals from another station. This could explain why some people vividly recall events that never happened in this timeline. For instance, many remember the children's book series The Berenstain Bears being spelled Berenstein. Could this be a moment when their consciousness momentarily tuned into a parallel reality where the spelling was indeed Berenstein? Here's where it gets mind-bending. If the multiverse theory is true, then every decision you make creates a branching path, leading to infinite versions of yourself across different timelines. The Mandela Effect might be a glimpse into these alternate realities, a reminder that your choices have far-reaching consequences not just in this life, but across the multiverse. This aligns with the spiritual principle of karma, which suggests that your actions ripple through time and space, affecting not only your current reality, but also future possibilities. Quantum mechanics provides a scientific basis for the multiverse theory. The many worlds interpretation, proposed by physicist Hugh Everett III, suggests that every quantum event spawns multiple branches of reality. For example, when a particle exists in superposition, both here and there simultaneously. It doesn't collapse into one state. Instead, both states continue to exist in separate universes. Ancient mystics described similar ideas using different language. The Kabbalistic tree of life, for instance, maps out various levels of existence, suggesting that reality is multidimensional and interconnected. By combining modern physics with ancient wisdom, we can begin to see the Mandela Effect not as a glitch, but as a portal to understanding the vastness of creation. What if every time you experience the Mandela Effect, you're catching a glimpse of another version of yourself living a slightly different life? How would this realization change the way you view your decisions and their impact on the multiverse? These aren't rhetorical questions. They're invitations to explore the infinite possibilities of your existence. The connection between the Mandela Effect and the multiverse theory challenges us to expand our understanding of reality. It suggests that what we perceive as true is just one thread in an infinite tapestry of possibilities. But the story doesn't end here. Let's explore how the Mandela Effect ties into the power of collective consciousness, and why shared memory glitches might be more significant than we realize. The Mandela Effect and the power of collective consciousness. While individual memory glitches are intriguing, the real mystery of the Mandela Effect lies in its collective nature. How can thousands or even millions of people share the same false memory? This phenomenon suggests that our consciousness isn't entirely individual. It's part of a larger, interconnected field. Spiritual traditions have long spoken of the power of collective thought and belief to shape reality. Could the Mandela Effect be evidence of this collective consciousness at work? In many spiritual teachings, the idea of a unified field of consciousness is central. For example, the concept of the Akashic records in esoteric traditions describes a cosmic database containing all knowledge and experiences across time and space. Similarly, indigenous cultures often emphasize the interconnectedness of all beings, suggesting that thoughts and intentions ripple through the collective field, influencing others. The Mandela Effect might be a manifestation of this principle, a moment when shared beliefs or emotions create ripples in the fabric of reality, altering perceptions on a mass scale. Imagine a vast ocean where every thought, emotion, or intention creates a wave. Individually, these waves might seem insignificant, but when millions of people focus on the same idea, whether consciously or unconsciously, their combined energy can create a tsunami of influence. This could explain why so many people vividly recall events that never happened in this timeline. For instance, the widespread belief that Nelson Mandela died in prison during the 1980s might have been fueled by a collective emotional resonance with his suffering and resilience. This shared emotional energy could have created a ripple effect, causing a shift in the collective perception of reality. Here's where it gets profound. If collective consciousness has the power to shape reality, then the Mandela Effect might not just be a glitch. It could be a reflection of humanity's untapped creative potential. Ancient wisdom teaches that thoughts are seeds, and what we focus on grows. Modern science supports this idea through studies on group meditation and prayer, which have shown measurable impacts on societal outcomes, such as reduced crime rates and improved peace. If our collective thoughts can influence the physical world, then shared memory glitches might be moments when humanity unconsciously taps into this creative power, reshaping reality in subtle ways. Research in quantum physics offers further insights. Experiments like the Global Consciousness Project have demonstrated correlations between global events and random number generators, suggesting that human consciousness can influence physical systems on a large scale. Similarly, ancient practices like group chanting or rituals were designed to harness the power of collective intention. These traditions understood that when individuals align their thoughts and emotions, they create a resonance that amplifies their impact. The Mandela Effect might be a modern-day example of this principle in action, a reminder that our collective awareness is far more powerful than we realize. What if the Mandela Effect is showing us that our shared thoughts and beliefs have the power to reshape reality? How would your life change if you realized that your individual consciousness contributes to a greater collective field, and that your thoughts and intentions matter more than you ever imagined? These aren't abstract ideas. They're practical tools for transformation. The connection between the Mandela Effect and collective consciousness challenges us to rethink our role in shaping reality. It suggests that we're not passive observers of the world. We're active participants, co-creating our shared experience through our thoughts, emotions, and beliefs. But understanding these principles is only the beginning. The real magic happens when we apply them to our daily lives, and that's exactly what we'll explore next. So, what does the Mandela Effect reveal about you and your place in the universe? If reality is more fluid than we've been taught, and if our collective consciousness has the power to shape it, then every thought, memory, and belief you hold carries immense weight. The Mandela Effect isn't just a curiosity. It's a mirror reflecting the profound interconnectedness of all things. But here's the deeper question. How are you contributing to this shared tapestry of reality? Think about the moments in your life when you felt out of sync with reality, when something didn't feel quite right, or when you questioned whether your memories were accurate. These experiences aren't anomalies. They're invitations to explore the boundaries of perception and consciousness. What if these glitches are actually opportunities to awaken to a higher truth? Spiritual traditions teach us that questioning reality is the first step toward enlightenment. By embracing the uncertainty of the Mandela Effect, you open yourself to new possibilities, not just about the world, but about who you are. What would it feel like to realize that your thoughts and beliefs aren't just personal? They're part of a collective field that influences everyone around you? How would your life change if you approached each moment with the awareness that you're co-creating reality, not just observing it? These aren't philosophical musings. They're practical insights into the nature of existence. Imagine standing in a vast forest surrounded by trees whose roots are intertwined beneath the soil. Each tree represents an individual consciousness, drawing nourishment from the same underground network. When one tree sends a signal through its roots, whether it's a warning of danger or a burst of vitality, it affects the entire forest. In the same way, your thoughts and emotions send signals through the collective consciousness, influencing the reality of others. The Mandela Effect might be a reminder that we're all connected in ways we're only beginning to understand. This isn't just about understanding the Mandela Effect, it's about transforming the way you see yourself and the world. When you realize that your consciousness is a creative force, you step into a new level of empowerment. You begin to see challenges as opportunities, setbacks as lessons, and life as a canvas waiting for your unique masterpiece. But this transformation begins with awareness. By paying attention to your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs, you can align yourself with the infinite potential of the universe. I'd love to hear from you. Have you experienced the Mandela Effect? And how did it make you feel? Share your story. In the comments below, your insights might inspire others who are on the same journey. Remember, transformation begins with awareness, and your voice matters. Together, we can create a ripple effect of understanding that touches lives far beyond our own. The universe is listening. Are you ready to speak? Today, we've explored the Mandela Effect and its profound implications for our understanding of reality, consciousness, and interconnectedness. From the fluidity of memory to the multiverse theory and the power of collective consciousness, this phenomenon challenges us to rethink everything we thought we knew about the world and ourselves. The Mandela Effect isn't just a glitch, it's a doorway to deeper truths about the nature of existence. So, what will you do with this knowledge? Will you continue to see reality as fixed and objective? Or will you embrace the infinite possibilities that lie beyond the veil? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Tell us how the Mandela Effect has impacted your perspective. If this video resonated with you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with others who are ready to explore the mysteries of consciousness. Together, we can create a ripple effect of transformation that touches lives far beyond our own. Remember, the universe is listening. Are you ready to speak?